this community. Really a lot with the fires. I think there some people hurt, but we got
How
through
many
it.
fires did you have?
Had several. Leading up to it, we had a convenience store that just demolished up there in
Wow.
Collinsville, and several houses and different things. But fires, I've noticed even on the web that all around fires were just bad this year for some reason. But we're going to have to cut it short because we're getting ready to wrap up. But you're
Okay.
coming back. We've got
Yes,
somebody
I would
else
love
coming
to.
back.
Okay.
We're not going to let this lay.
I appreciate that because you know what? We, the people, have to start standing up. And we have to be able to, you had mentioned community boards. And I wanted to tell you, we have a legislature that's gone from Republican to Democrat. So, you know what? This problem doesn't have an R or D. It's a national problem, and it doesn't matter who you are, what skin color you have, or anything. And so basically, we have to work with who's in our office. So Chanel Herring is the new Courts of Justice head for the Democratic side, and so she had a town hall, and at the town hall, we discussed several things. Up in Northern Virginia, they have sold our roads to where our tolls are $29 for 3 or 4 miles, for about 5 miles. They have, and that was under McAuliffe. And that now we've got all these other roads. I don't know if you're familiar with Northern Virginia, but we have a beltway that goes around us.
I've been up there.
So now to go just a couple miles, it can cost you $29 if you're on the toll road portion. So we have basically, in the state of Virginia, given our roads to another country, but yet it's our land, and it's, the other issue I had talked to her about was so many people have spent so much on lawyers, but have nowhere to go for help because we've got the jerk, which we've discussed with the judges. We've got the Virginia State Bar that is twice as bad, which we'll get into another time when we can bring someone back who's got experience with it. But we also have nowhere to go. What I learned was the House and the Senate are each getting $20 million for pet projects. But your pet project had to be in by this Friday. So there's no way she said she could do it, but next year she would look at some type of committee, something that once you've exhausted everything, that you could go to, or even if you haven't exhausted it, for help. Because there is nowhere to go for help. If you're in a guardianship, a divorce, anything that's civil, you don't get a lawyer. If it's a criminal thing, they'll give you a lawyer. But if it's civil, you're just basically effed. Excuse me.
I just want to bring this up real quickly, but I've got another case, and this will blow your mind. Maybe not.
No, it won't.
But this poor guy, they bring him in, get him behind closed doors, send him to a state mental institution. He gets down there, and they don't keep him. And they say, well, he just doesn't need to really be down here. But a couple of times they have. And I couldn't understand, he's got insurance, and he could go to the best hospital there is around here for that sort of thing. And they don't allow that. They make you stay in that state system. And I was thinking about that. The more I thought about that,
Privately owned.
Yeah.
And the money goes to the judges.
it's unbelievable.
Well, I can't say definitely. I should say by all appearance, the money is in retirement funds that I don't know if you recall in Pennsylvania, the Cash for Kids.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one woman.
I remember
never
that.
believe that one person won't make a difference.
That
That woman made a difference.
that case there, folks, if you don't remember, it's where the judges were involved, the courts were involved, the facility was involved, and the kids didn't need to be there, and they were running them through there to get the money. They busted
Old
them.
Boys Network.
Did they go to jail over there?
The judge is still in jail. He's trying to get out.
That's been what, 10 years ago?
I don't think it's been that long, but
Been a while.
well, I think the child probably died 10 years ago, but it hasn't, it takes 5 or 6 years to actually get someone held accountable. It's up to 10 years.
I think we're running out of time, Janice.
Okay.
I want to thank you for coming. It's been a
Oh,
pleasure.
thank you. It's been lovely.
I think you're a breath of fresh air for this community, to know that someone outside this community knows what's going on in this community. And it's not only this community, but it's throughout the state of Virginia.
It's throughout the state of Virginia.
Do you agree we need to elect judges?
Yes, we definitely need to elect judges, but we also need to have in place another way and another place for people to be able to go,
To
or
get
someone
help.
to, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, we appreciate you joining us tonight, and hope
Thank you.
have a safe and enjoyable evening. And this is Janice, I'm Bob, and y'all have a good evening. Good night.